Hello and welcome to the World Web Resources Hairstylist Training video. In this session we will be covering the online calendar of your website. The online calendar we are about to cover is a very powerful business tool which will help you become more productive and at the same time help maintain your client base. Okay, well let's go ahead and get started. This is the home page of the sample website, Ellen's Hair Salon, that we've covered before. At the very bottom of the page is the admin link. If you click on this admin link, it will take you to the extranet panel login screen. Just below this red login button is another link. To access the calendar, please click here. So we're going to click on this link, which will now take us to another login screen for the calendar. So you put your email address here and your password here. And this is the password that was previously given to you before. And you click the login button. Okay, now you're into your calendar. And we'll start here at the very top. You could view your calendar by year. You could view it by month. You could view it by week. Or you could view it by day. So it gives you a lot of different options for viewing your schedule. Okay, so we're going to go back to the month calendar for a minute. Along this same line is a search function tool. And it's broken down by category, and if we click here, it's got all appointments and events, and we'll cover those in a minute. You could also search by date, and you could go by clicking on the calendar here and go into another month, or even go into another year. And then once you've got the categories identified and the date you've got the date in which you want to find an appointment, let's say, you click the go button and it will bring you to that particular appointment date. Along the top here is another link to be able to add appointments or events. So let's click on that for a minute. Okay, it opens up to another box to be able to set your appointments. Now if you remember, we added in your contact book all of your clients. So if you've got those loaded, what you need to do is then click on this drop down and pick the client in which you want to set the appointment for, and let's just say it's going to be Susan Avilo. Okay. In the events title field here, that's what's going to show up on the calendar. So we may want to put appointment. Okay, and we're going to put this in the appointment category. Okay. Now the difference between the appointment category and the events category is appointments are just that. It's a scheduled time to get your client's hair done. An event is, let's say, a birthday or an anniversary. And of course if you pick on all, it's going to add it to both. So I would just go ahead and set up either appointments or events depending on what the occasion is going to be. So as we said, we're going to set it for appointments here. Okay, next we will need to add the appointment date. So you come down here to the add field and you click on the calendar button here, and we'll just say it's going to be February the 17th. And then the next thing we need to do is choose one of these time boxes. Since this is an appointment, we're going to click on enter the time. We'll choose the time here by clicking on this little box and say it's 10 a.m. and it's going to end at 11:30 a.m. Okay, now if you want to add reoccurring appointment dates, you could either do it in this field or you could click on this particular link, and I prefer using this one. It's much easier to do. So if we click on this particular link, another box opens up. And so what we need to do is choose another date, and let's say it's going to be March, and we're going to do March the 9th, and again we're going to enter the time here. Next we will add the time and click on this little box, and we'll do the same start time and the same end time as the previous appointment. And you could keep adding more appointment dates by just clicking on this little box and following the same procedure as before. The good thing about these appointments, and it is a real powerful business tool, is that 3 days prior to a client's appointment, they will get an email reminding them that their appointment, in this case Susan Avilo, on February the 17th, has got an appointment at 10 o'clock. Again, this goes out 3 days prior to the client's appointment. What Susan Avilo receives in her email message, or what your clients will receive in their email message, will come from this description field. So whatever is put in this description field is what they will receive. So if your clients have multiple dates for their hair appointment and different times, it's best just to keep it rather generic. Something like, "Hi Susan, just a reminder that you have a hair appointment with me in 3 days," and just leave it at that. In the subject line, whatever is put in this event's title will also appear in the subject line as well. Another important feature of the calendar is the events category. Let me go ahead and click out of this. And an event, as I said before, is either a birthday or an anniversary. So let's click on the Add Appointment again. A box will open up. We're going to click and find, let's do the same one again, Susan Avilo. And in this case, it's going to be Susan Avilo birthday. Okay, we're going to then pick the event category, and since it is a birthday, we're going to leave it all day, and we will pick her birthday, and let's just say it's going to be January the 28th. Okay, down here in the description box, this is what you place in the email. This is what Susan will receive on January the 28th. So we may just say happy, mistype, birthday Susan, and that's going to be from Ellen. Okay, once you do that and click the appointment event, it'll go in on January the 28th as Susan Avilo's birthday. So on that particular day in the morning, Susan will receive an email that says happy birthday Susan from Ellen. Okay, it's all done automatically, so you don't need to remember anything. It's the same thing with clients' hair appointments. It's all done automatically through the calendar, and it's a good reminder to your clients that you care about them. Okay, so we'll click out of this. Now on the calendar itself, let's say that we're going to go down here to Ashley Combs' appointment. If you want to find out about the appointment, you just click on it, and then Ashley Combs' information comes up here. So here are the dates that we've got scheduled for her hair appointment. And if you want to find out more about Ashley Combs, you just click on this More Info button, and it opens up from the address book all of her contact information, her address, her telephone number, email address, her birthday, anniversary, and of course in the notes. In this case, this is layered, cut back, left long over the years. Okay, so this gives you all the information you may want to know about Ashley Combs. So we'll close out of this window. If you want to edit it, you just click on the Edit button, and you could edit any of the information that we put in, or you could delete this if Ashley for that particular day decides that she didn't want to come in. So that's kind of the features and the benefits of the calendar, and I would encourage you to use this because it is, as I said, a very powerful business tool. So with that, if you've got any questions concerning the calendar, concerning the extranet panel or the website, feel free to email us at questions@worldwebresources.com, and one of our customer service reps will respond to you in a very timely manner. Thank you very much for your time.